Now, the final use that I wanted to share with you guys for what is quickly becoming an indispensable item to have along with us in the outdoors is the potential use of the chapstick tube as an emergency candle. Now, this is really simple. What we do is, once again, resort to our cotton swab here. We're going to break off a section probably about a third of the way through, take the shorter of the sections, and go ahead and fluff that up just a little bit, break it apart while keeping it on the stick. We'll take a dab of the chapstick here, a nice, healthy, solid dab, and work that into the cotton swab here. Now we're going to want this nice and saturated. This is actually critical to this. We want all of that cotton thoroughly saturated with the petroleum-based lip balm that we're using here. And once we have that done, we're going to roll the end up a little bit into what basically resembles a little bit of a wick here. And from there, it's a simple matter of taking off the cap, and we're going to insert the cotton swab into the chapstick tube. We're going to want to press that down almost as far as we can get it, honestly, and then work up the edges of the chapstick, just kind of around that. Now, the reason we're pressing it down so far is obviously we don't want that to burn too quickly, too brightly, and burn out too rapidly. And once we have that done, you can see here we have, like I said, kind of a little emergency makeshift candle, as it were. Simply strike a flame to that, and as you can see, it catches right away and burns rather brightly and will last quite a long time. One of the upsides to this is it actually has a built-in adjustment in the little turn device at the bottom of the tube, so you can, as the candle burns, you can actually raise the level of the chapstick up, keeping the plastic from melting. So pretty neat little use for that there. Now I'm going to go this just a step further for you guys and include a little bit of a bonus that complements the little chapstick candle here, and that is by utilizing another item that is unfortunately commonly found in the outdoors, and that is just a simple aluminum can. Now, this method actually works well indoors as well. You know, say in the event of a power outage, something like that, you have no candles, you have no flashlight, the only thing you have is a tube of chapstick and a cotton swab and a tin can. So say that is the case. What we'll simply do is take our tin can, go ahead and cut a vertical line down the length of the can and a horizontal line at the bottom and at the top of the can. Spread those apart, and that'll allow us to place our chapstick candle inside of the can and provide a lot more reflective ambient light, forming basically a makeshift candle lantern, as it were, and it's going to give you a surprisingly bright amount of light. Well, there you go, guys. Just a handful of uses for a garden variety item that many of us have with us, whether it's stashed in a back pocket or our pack somewhere. Uses are innumerable for this stuff. I've showed you a few here on this video. I know there are plenty more out there. In fact, I'd like to extend, I guess you'd call it a challenge of sorts, to you guys, and that is if you guys know of any more uses or can come up with any more uses for chapstick or lip balm, feel free to leave them down in the comments section below, or better yet, via a video response. I love seeing what you guys come up with. Love that fact about YouTube, is that we get to share that type of information and learn from one another. So I'll really be looking forward to that, guys. Now, before we go here, I just wanted to say really quickly, thank you guys all so much for watching, for all the support that you've continued to extend my way. And until next time, you guys take the best of care, and we'll be seeing you real soon.